points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach, how disappointing is today's result, performance, everything?
Yeah, very disappointing, Chris. First, I'd like to say Coach Etheridge does a very, very good job with her team. They know who they are, and they don't stray away from that. Played a really good game today. Game plan for us was to come in and, just like we did last year, disrupt them. Don't allow them to make those ball screen passes. Don't allow us to get those back doors, those kind of things. Last year, we ended up losing by 6, but again, we got down by like 13 or 14 and battled back and had an opportunity with 2 minutes to go, just didn't make some shots. Today, we was kind of expecting the same thing. After a good 4 or 5, 6 minutes, then we start not playing together. The ball's not shifting one side of the floor to the next, not getting clean looks, not having an opportunity to play with some energy on top of it with, defensively getting up. We might have had 15 turnovers, but again, none of them was caused in the backcourt. I don't think you even saw a trap. We just didn't get after them like we needed to. Even with the different people that we subbed in, we thought they were stretching the floor on us some, that we couldn't get there, so we had a little problems with that. But all in all, we just got to play better. And we all got to look in the mirror, including myself, again, and have them better prepared. But again, you can have a game plan, but if you don't have the energy and the will to go out and be able to execute that, you're going to have days like today. And we will be better. We will be better.
What was your message to the team after the game?
Stay together. It's easy to point fingers to say this person didn't do this or start to blame and, BCD, blame, claim, blame, defend, and, all that kind of stuff. So we wanted to make sure we stay together because, again, everybody in the country is going to experience a game like this, no matter who you are, from number 1 to 300, no matter who you are, you're going to experience something like this at some point. And we didn't have our best today. And we'll live to fight another day and start getting prepared to rise. But the number one thing is to stay together.
Yes, Coach, as far as the game was going on, first quarter only down by like 9 points. What broke down in the second quarter as far as the production, as you only scored 8 points in the quarter?
Yeah, we wanted to score on offense and not on defense. We wanted to just play a half-court game. So if you watch that game during that time, we did a lot of different not pushing the ball in transition, not passing the ball ahead, not getting any quick shots. We're a team when we play with some pace and get 70, 80, 90 shots a game. I think we only ended up with like 63 shots. So again, we just played that tempo and everything, and we let them dictate that. But that was the problem. So again, we call timeout, get to the media, talk to them about pace, pass the ball up again, and then we stop executing in the half court because they start jumping in the passing lanes and putting us back on our heels. And that's when I knew right then and there that we didn't come to win this game today. We came to see and play it, and hopefully if it turned, then we can have a chance to try to win it. But we didn't come to take the win on their flow.
This was, I think, Alexa's first game. What do you think she did today?
It was tough for Lex, and I knew that coming in, but we wanted to try to get her some minutes. Everybody else has been playing, and now that her knee is where it needs to be, and we want to be able to get her some minutes and be able to get her going. It's hard for anybody jumping in after your team has been playing 8, 9 games to be able to come in, but I thought she was okay. She still got to sit down defensively. She still got to get the pace of the game. She still got to get all the things that we're doing with the timing of the girls, who she's on the floor with. There's just so many different things, but I thought she did just okay.
And Coach, what's the team's mentality? How are they feeling going forward as you're about to hit the conference play?
Yeah, today, we feel a little wounded today, but I think we're resilient. We know that. And in 24 hours, we'll be back to who we are. I'm looking forward to close it out with Rice before we go home for Christmas, and then be able to take care of things with that. You know, the one thing that I can say about this team is, you know, we'll definitely step up and you know, where we'll have practice and self-accountability with a bunch of them. We had a chance to talk about it in the locker room after the game with all the young ladies giving me their assessment of the game, and they were right on point. You know, that's the one thing I love about our truth telling that we have with our team. Nobody's pointing the finger. We want to be able to stay together, and our mentality to get back to we eat what we kill. But again, you got to have opportunity to put the energy and the action to follow those words each and every time you touch the floor.
Does today's results add any extra motivation to facing Rice on Wednesday? You know, Rice being a city team as well.
Maybe to them, but to us, it just needs to be another game. You know, you need to start understanding that, and that's what keep trying to tell them. You know, there's no such thing as big games. All games are big games. You know, we watched our men, you know, go up 20 against A&M, and then had to hold on and be resilient. And they said, that's what we did against UTSA. Exactly. That's what it's about. You know, everybody looked at it as a big game and all that kind of stuff. They're regular games. But if you make them bigger in your head, you're going to add all this extra pressure to yourself, which is not good when you just need to go out and perform like it's a game. You know, those are things. Now, some games you might have different magnitudes if you win or lose and those kind of things, but we're not at that point yet. You know, it was not like we needed this win for the NCAA tournament. It's not like we need this win to be in the top 6 or any of that kind of stuff. We needed to keep getting better, keep improving, and stay together. And, you know, of course, want to win, but we have things and measurements within the game that we needed to be able to accomplish. When those things didn't start happening during the middle of the game and the beginning of the game with those measurements we have, I knew right then, you know, that this was going to be a battle. And I told them adversity is coming. We're going to see how you face it. We're going to see who we can count on, who we can't count on, who needs to improve during that time. Can we be able to handle adversity, especially away when you're talking about the Big 12 and being an NCAA team where you're not going to be playing on your home floor. So you have to understand and be able to have those moments. We've had one moment like that against the NCAA team against Middle Tennessee. And our second quarter was the same thing we had against them. Today was that same second quarter. And so now that's on me to be able to find out with different alignments, what we're running during that time, who's on the floor, what kind of shots we're getting during that time, where our measurements and our analytical part on those things. So that's the part that's on me that we'll be able to take care of. And it's one thing as a coach to always have your team prepared. We were prepared today, just didn't execute.
That's all I got.
All I have too, Coach.
Got you. Well, I tell you, we will be better. I can guarantee you that.
Fantastic.
We'll see you Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach. We'll see you Wednesday.
Okay, go cool.
Okay.